Good evening, everyone. I'm Nathan, and here with my wonderful wife, Laura.
Hello.
And we're here to review and play the Pop-O-Matic registered trademark Double Trouble game.
Yeah, so it's trouble, I guess, sort of, but double? I mean, not really, is it? I mean, if you're familiar with the game Trouble, it does use that like Pop-O-Matic way of rolling the die.
It plays sort of like Ludo. You got to go around the board and then get in your home space. Where this is,
but then Ludo, you have more pieces, so it takes elements of them. But
I will say it's actually a pretty rare game. So the original Trouble. You can go to any supermarket, shopping centre, and
supermarket.
Yeah, I have seen a supermarket. And
Okay.
you can even get like copycats, but the actual Double Trouble, I don't think they remade.
Yeah, it's not one we've seen very often, but obviously we have it, and we're going to do a full playthrough. So this is the box. Love all these ones that have like real kids on it playing the game. They're always so excited, aren't they?
It's a really light box, by the way. There's hardly anything in it.
Yeah, what you see there is what you're going to get inside. So this is from 1987, by the way.
So the big gimmick is you've still got to go from start to finish with your two playing pieces, but
We only have two. Trouble has four.
yes, but you can rotate parts of the board and redirect yourself or other players.
Yeah.
And that's the big gimmick.
We could be here forever.
Especially
Yeah.
since you've got to land on the finish spaces by exact count, and if you miss them, you've got to go all the way around. And if someone changes it, can be a mess. But
It's double trouble. We've also got the instructions. There will be a link to those down below if maybe you found the game without them, because that's frustrating.
Well,
you find the game with no instructions.
this is one of those ones where you didn't have the instructions. It might be a bit more difficult to figure out.
That might not make sense, yeah. So there is the board. It's not a folding one.
It's one piece.
Yep. I must admit, it's nice just to pull it out and, there it is. You're ready to go. It is standard with 4 different colours, but as we said, there's only 2 of each instead of 4 like regular Trouble.
There is something special about these specific pieces.
Yeah.
If you can see, it's got an arrow on it. And you can only move in the direction the arrow is pointing. So you can't, if it's on the board and it's, say, pointing, that way or that way, you can only move.
These are the parts that spin, by the way, for anyone.
You can only move the direction. You can't change direction. So the only way you can change directions is by changing
These.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's the big gimmick of it, huh?
So you change these when you land on the star spaces.
Correct.
And you do pop both of these as well, because you do have 2 playing pieces.
Yes.
You actually move both at the same
So
on the same turn.
you allocate each dice roll to a specific piece. You can't use 2 dice rolls for one piece. You've got to move both of them.
Okay. All right, what colours are we going to be?
I'll
be green. You've already got one there, and I will be white. I think they'll be easier to see.
I'll just quickly explain the star spaces. If someone lands on a star space by exact count, you can rotate one of these one way. Whichever way you want, yeah.
I actually haven't played this. Nathan has. Can you go the other way?
Yep.
Just as long as it's only one
as long
turn.
as it's one
Okay.
turn. If you land on the green, it functions the same way, except you can then choose to go in any direction after you on your next turn.
Handy dandy.
If you land on
If you land on yourself, so
I go-
say I somehow managed to go, whoopsie, I've landed on
you
myself,
send both pieces back to the start.
both back to there, which is
And-
really unfortunate if that's happened up this end near the finish.
If I land on Laura's piece and go, you do what the manual calls a pop-off.
Yes.
So you keep on pushing these until someone gets a 6. Whoever gets the 6 first stays there.
is the winner.
The other player gets sent back to the start.
The finished spaces are over this end. There's 3 of them, and as Nathan said before, we do have to land on them by exact count or keep going. You always have to use your whole dice roll. All right, I think that's
pretty
about
much,
it.
That's pretty much it, yeah.
It's straightforward in the rules, but obviously in play, if you keep getting spun around, could end up being a bit
you do
tricky.
start off and you don't start on the board, by the way.
Oh, not on the start spaces?
Nope.
Oh.
You use the start space as the first space.
Okay. You don't see that a lot
No,
these
it's
days in
rare
board
to do
games.
that.
Yeah.
All right, let's just... Oh, youngest player goes
Youngest,
first.
so that is Nathan.
All right, let's pop off.
So you have to pop both.
1 and a 6.
Yep.
All
So do you have to send one in each
right.
direction?
Yes.
Yep. Excuse
1,
Nathan's
2,
arm.
3, 4, 5, 6. So you've always got to be pointing the direction you're going.
Yes, so that's your 1, so you don't get to move anywhere else there.
Pop off.
I got 2 4s. There's nothing to do with doubles in this.
Nope.
You don't get anything. Not
Nope.
like Monopoly, you get another turn.
No monops here.
1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have a lot of choice. 1, 2, 3,
Excuse me, but
Four.
did you count correctly, Laura?
No, did I not?
Oh, yes, you did.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow, 5 minutes in, I've already made a fool of myself.
Yeah, so you can go straight over the top of someone else. Obviously, it's only when you land on them that you then have to pop off. Otherwise, you're fine to just keep going.
And all the board has to be set like this at the start.
Yes, sorry about that. You can pick which one to move too. So like Nathan's got a 5 and a 2. So he can decide, does he want to move this one 5 or 2? And then the other one just is
As long as you don't use both rolls for one piece, you're good.
Yeah, you can't add them together and
1,
move
2,
1 7
3,
spaces.
4, 5. 1, 2.
Okay.
Ooh,
5.
double 5.
So again, I don't get much of a choice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They do fit in there, but they're actually quite tight. It sort of holds them in, I guess, so that when you spin them, they don't fall
There's actually
out.
2 notches specifically that you can see on the actual
You have to
piece
be
itself.
pointing in the right direction.
Yep, that's so
Yeah.
you don't actually lose which way your arrow's
Yeah.
pointing.
Okay, so I've moved 1 5. Before I move the other one, I have to then deal with this, don't I? I'm just
Correct.
confirming with Nathan. As I said, I haven't played this.
If you land by exact count in the start space, turn any one of the 4 detour wheels in any direction.
Okay.
And yes, that always trumps other moves first.
Yes, so... I mean, there's not a lot of advantage at the moment to me to really change a lot.
Because if you change that one, it's going to stuff you up. And if you change this one, you're going to go longer. So
It's going to stuff me up as well. So I'm going to do this.
And you have to change it.
Yes.
You can't opt not to.
Yeah. So now if Nathan comes through here first, instead of going this way through like he normally would have, he's got to come around this way. Yes.
All right. Pop.
Oh,
you
my
need to
other
move right
5, sorry. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the same thing. So, what do I want to do? I might come through there first. That's tricky. I'm already frustrated.
All right. It's not frustration. It's double trouble, Laura.
Oh, sorry. I'm already in double trouble. I don't know.
Let's see. 2 and 4. So go 1, 2. And I'll move that back so I can keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Pop, pop.
Have I rolled doubles each time?
Except the first turn, I
No,
think.
because I'm on the same places. I did the
gee.
4 or the 5 and now 6. Yeah, well, I don't have any choice. I'm obviously moving each pace 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oop, don't knock that by mistake. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Alright.
I've picked the wrong outfit. The sleeves, I'm worried, are going to knock pieces.
Double 3. All right. 1, 2, 3. So I shall move that one.
Okay.
And then 1, 2, 3.
What are you going to spin now? Can you
Yeah.
move the same one twice?
It doesn't say you can't.
Okay, so theoretically you can.
I'll go this way because then I should have a path that should go around.
Unless someone turns
Whoa.
something. You really have to think about not only yourself and helping you, but sabotage.
This is definitely a game that would be quite hectic with 4 people.
Oh, I bet. Yep. So you can play with 4.
Yes,
Yep.
up to 4.
All right. So I've got a 6 and a 4. My doubles are gone.
Womp, womp, womp.
I'm in the same spot on either, so it really doesn't kind of. Well, it probably will matter, won't it? Because I'm on this one.
You could say you're in double trouble at the moment.
Now I can only pick direction if I land on the star, which I'm not going to do.
Correct.
1, 2, 3, 4. Otherwise, I've got to go this way.
Correct. Direction your arrow is pointing on your moving
1, 2,
piece.
3, 4. What do I do? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not headed towards the finish with this one.
Well, that didn't really
Didn't pop. No.
5 and 6.
There's a lot of going on in this game.
Uh-oh.
Not a pop off.
Okay.
So did you use 5 or 6?
5.
All right. So it does say in the instructions, if you're doing the pop off, you do have to use both of these. You have to remember your other dice number
Yeah,
for
so
your
I
other
got
movement.
6 for my other one, which is convenient.
6. So you got to remember 6. Yep.
All right, ready?
First one. Ready? Go. Mine won't pop.
That 6.
Mine wouldn't. It was just sitting there. It wouldn't pop.
You can't see it, but Laura's little metal thing in there, I think, slid a little over in age, so
Yeah.
it's not popping it as well.
Yeah, I'm at a disadvantage there. Aren't
Pop
I?
off.
So I go
6.
back over here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It just says I go back to start, right?
Yes.
So I would go there, not off the board again.
I'll move this one.
Oh, helping yourself.
Darn right.
Okay, I'm not in a good position. 3 and 4. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So then I am going to move. That doesn't really do a lot, does it? Maybe I'll go that way. So now you're headed backwards.
Correct.
And I need to move my other one 3.
Yes.
3.
Alrighty.
Does it matter which start I go back to? Presumably not. It doesn't want to pop that one very well.
2 and 3.
So you definitely want to find this and make sure, like if you're purchasing it like second hand, that the metal pieces in there are still where they should be.
Yeah. Alright, I've moved mine.
Great.
Pop, pop. Double 5.
This board moves quite a lot, by the way. Ours in particular is a bit curved, presumably due to age or where
You
it
need
was
to have it
stored
on
or
like
something.
carpet or something.
Yeah, so if you just see it moving, sorry. All right, once again, I have no choice. I've got doubles. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right,
I've
pop
got
off
another
time.
5, so I need to remember. Ready?
I got the 6.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I got the 6.
You'll have to let us know down below if he was cheating. I wasn't watching yours.
Go back to the start. Laura's going to watch this in post-editing going, that swine.
All right, so my other one was a 5 as well, wasn't
Yep.
it? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that way. 5, so...
And if you're thinking about doing what I think you're doing, it's not a good idea.
What's that?
If you move, I'll go them that way. You've
Well,
still
then
got-
I'd be facing the other way.
Correct.
I was actually thinking about going that way. Thank you. Not the
All
other
right.
way.
All right.
2 and 3.
I'm going to put one down to finish.
On the finish, so Nathan's got one safe.
1, 2, 3.
Now you just got to get that backwards one over there. 4 and 1. Okay. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm actually on that green one, so I get to pick which
Correct.
way I want to go. So I'm going to head that way, I think.
You've still got to move.
Or do I
one
have to
of-
pick on my next turn? I don't know.
Are you picking it? It doesn't really matter, but I mean, you still got to wind one of your
Okay.
detour wheels.
I am going to turn this one.
Alrighty, let's get popping.
And 1.
Pop.
It's hard to remember, after you move 1 and you're thinking about it so long, it's hard to then go, oh, actually, I've got to move the second one as well.
Do that, and I can't use my other move because
So Nathan is actually only meant to pop 1 now,
Oh.
because he's only got 1 piece left on
that
the
makes
board.
sense. I wouldn't matter, I would have landed on one
It's
anyway.
fine, yeah, but just from now on, so Nathan will only use the 1. I've got 3 and 1. 1, 2, 3. And I'll spin you back in the wrong direction again.
Boom.
And 1.
Pop. 1.
Okay. 4, 1. We'll go 1 and spin you back that way again. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Why are we popping away? So that's your one, so 5. Did you move 5?
Yes.
Okay.
It didn't pop.
No, that one's not doing well. Okay, let's go.
You want me to move that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I just look awkward. I'm trying not to block the camera, so nobody wants to see this.
And then
Alright,
3.
so that was 6 and 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'll go that way.
Could you move me 4, please? This is the worst space to get
1,
caught
2,
in.
3, 4.
Because it's all just dead end.
You just got to come all the way around.
Yeah, I sort of wish there was a star on each side there.
Alright, that one didn't pop. Should I pop again or just go with what's
Hang on.
stuck there? Seems to be over this side it gets stuck.
There we go.
Alright. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2.
3, please. Well,
You're
my only hope now, I
slowly
think,
making
is
your way.
Laura not to get to the finish and overshoot it.
Yeah, so if I overshoot, I've got to just keep going. So hopefully that doesn't
4.
happen.
Well,
Yay!
1, 2, 3, 4.
I've got 1 home. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I will turn that one. So
3.
now we both only pop 1. I'm going to pop this one, given that this one's not working quite as well.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Thank you.
2, 1, 2. Go that way.
Okay. Come on, good numbers.
1, 2.
Alright.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I need a 1, a 2, or a 3 to win. Ready? Yay!
Hooray!
I mean, that could have gone way longer than this game did.
Yeah.
If any one of those pieces we ended up getting home had overshot the finish, like we said, you can potentially go the whole way around the board depending on where these are set and what's moving.
This is definitely one I think would be more fun to play with more than 2 players, because then you'd have to contemplate other players, where obviously with 2 players, the other person's, you're going to be the target every single time.
Well, yeah, that's very true.
So,
Whereas if you've got 4, maybe like, Nathan could sneak one past because the other people aren't watching him, they're watching me or something like that.
And I think the only other change I'd make is just maybe add a star here and here, just because if you do end up being unlucky like I did and going backwards.
You just got to suffer the consequences of where you end up sometimes, haven't you?
So yeah, an interesting one. Yeah, let us know if it's being republished or anything, because I've never seen it before, and this is the only copy I've seen in person.
If you enjoyed watching this video, give us a thumbs up. Let us know down below, answer the question that Nathan's just asked there. Hit that subscribe button and check back next week. We have videos every Tuesday.
Sounds good.
Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.